weeks away from the fight, something like that?
Yeah, roughly about 6 weeks. Training-wise, I'll probably get up around about 8 o'clock. Obviously get a good breakfast down me, and then I'll go do some road work, which is like running.
Yeah.
I live on like a country lane, and it's perfect for running.
Yeah.
I must cover about 3 or 4 mile, and then I'm quite fortunate enough to have a home gym.
Brilliant.
So I get back in there afterwards, and do some like circuit training, a couple of some weights and that, and
Is that on your own?
That's on my own. I prefer to work out on my own. Really,
do you?
I can really push myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Because a lot of people need someone with them, sort of egging them on, don't they, when they're lifting weights and things.
Well, to actually learn boxing, I go to a gym in Kidsgrove, Viking Fitness. That's run by a gentleman called Darren Ashton. He was a champion, wasn't he? Part Midlands champion.
Yeah, light heavyweight champion of the Midlands.
Yeah.
Actually, Darren is on the same bill.
Yeah, just seen that. He's on the same bill, so he's going to be fighting.
75, real good professional. Darren was.
Yeah, so he's going to be fighting on the same night. So when do you start sparring and things like that?
Roughly, I'll get some sparring probably about 4 to 3 weeks before the fight. Pat will arrange a sparring partner for me. He'll travel up to the gym, obviously, which I just mentioned, and I'll probably do about 15 rounds of sparring.
Yeah.
Could be more, depending on like the circumstances of the fight. I don't really kick in training. Really, it gets more intense as the fight approaches, and really, I like to rest about 3 days prior to the actual event.
Yeah.
So it's keep knocking up the gears as the fight approaches, and then get me rest in for the actual fight itself.
Pat, the heavyweight division's been so poor for so long, hasn't it? I mean, we've just read out a story there about Audley Harrison coming back and fighting. That's how poor it is.
Well, Audley's just be coming back for money, that's all. He's obviously not going to go anywhere. There's some good young heavyweights coming through, actually.
I mean, is it about to change, do you think?
Yeah, it will be after the next Olympics.
Because they're all kind of holding off for that.
There's some good kids about, yeah.
It needs it, doesn't it? It needs young blood coming through.
Of course it does.
I mean, David Hay being able to make that step up and become a world champion just shows you, doesn't it? No, that since Lennox Lewis went.
He's been quite disappointing, David, really. When you fight for the heavyweight championship of the world, you give everything. He could have done another 12 rounds after David. He had so much energy left.
And just to wrap up, Pat, I mean, I want your opinion on Muhammad Ali, who's 70 today. Did you have the pleasure of watching Muhammad Ali fight?
Yeah, I've seen Ali fight, and I've met Ali a couple of times as well. I was in the dressing room when Frank Bruno fought Tim Witherspoon at Wembley. Ali was there, and he wasn't so bad at the time. Ali was showing everybody magic tricks, and Harold Bomber Graham was in there at the same time, and he just wowed Harold Graham, with the tricks that he's showing him. And the sad thing was, when he came out of the dressing room, there was a European title fight taking place, and nobody watched the fight. They just stood to applaud Ali as he walked towards his seat. And it was sad for the boxers in the ring. Nobody's watching, they're just looking at Ali.
Yeah.
But it's quite sad to see the state that it's in today, and I strongly believe that was caused with boxing.
Do you think he was the greatest, as he kept saying he was?
Yeah. I mean, he had everything, didn't he? He was the general. He had all the tools. He had the best left jab you've ever seen. He got him into good situations, got him out of bad situations. He had the greatest chin I've seen in the ring.
Well, to withstand what he did from George Foreman.
He had a heart as big as a lion.
Yeah. I mean, he took some punishment, didn't he?
And not only that, Ali was a great man himself. He stood up for his politics. Muhammad Ali, would go to anybody, especially in Britain. He didn't need money to go to poor areas. He would go off his own back.
Yeah, it says something about him. In an exclusive interview with the BBC, actually, President Clinton said Ali's lighting of the Olympic torch in 1996 was an iconic moment.
Societies change slowly, like icebergs turning in the ocean. And sometimes great symbolic events affect changes of consciousness in a whole country. And Ali's struggle to get up there and light those candles reflects a lot of that.
Bill Clinton, Muhammad Ali, 70 today. Good luck with the night of fighting. Best
Thank
of
you,
luck
John.
with that.
Thanks very much, Jim.
I hope it goes well.
Well appreciated.
I don't think you need any luck, but I'm going to wish you luck anyway, Jamie.
I know, mate.
All
That's
right.
what everyone says.
Take care of yourself.
Cheers, John.
Well,
Nice one.
you do take care of yourself, obviously.
They eat a cow a day between the three of them, John.
What's that,
They
sorry?
eat a cow a day between the three of them.
Pat Brogan with his nephew Jamie on BBC Radio Stoke. JB's brother Kyle and Dennis are going to be on the same bill. It's on the 24th of February.